of our week, and it starts with a bang. Byron Murphy, the number 16 pick in the draft of your Seattle Seahawks, joining us right now. Byron, good morning. Congratulations.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
What is it like waking up today after having realized what I would imagine is a dream of yours, being drafted into the NFL?
Man, it's just a blessing, and it feels unreal. Just living the dream. Feels great.
Did you sleep?
Best feeling I've had in my life.
Did you sleep last night?
I probably got a couple hours of sleep. Not really.
Now, I heard you were a big party last night. There's what, 300-400 people you were with last night? Tell me who was there. Who were you with when you got the call?
When I got the call, I was on the couch with my family. So my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, both of my grandmothers, and my brothers, uncles. So I was with them, and when I got that phone call, when I got the call, they told me they was gonna draft me and everything. Then we seen it on TV when they called my name, man, the whole room just lit up and went crazy.
What does your mom say to you?
My mom, what she told me, she just told me she was proud of me, but also I just need to remember, never forget where I came from, just remain humble, and stay true to myself and stay true to who I am.
We just had a fella in the room with us here. We were interviewing, and he said, well, you guys have to understand, his name's G. Scott. He said, what you have to understand is where Byron Murphy's from. To really understand this pick, you've got to understand where he's from. He's from DeSoto. And he went on to explain it. I'd love for you to explain to us and our audience, who may not know what DeSoto, Texas is all about. That's the foundation. What is a DeSoto, Texas guy?
Man, what DeSoto is all about, we all about ball. We eat, sleep, and breathe football. We produce the best of the best. The best talent come from DeSoto. So, guys like, Von Miller, one example like, him, two-time, Super Bowl winner and everything. So, it's just a lot of history when you talk about DeSoto. It's a lot of guys that came up out of there and then went to Power 5 schools, and also to the NFL. So it's just a lot of tradition and a lot of history at DeSoto High. And
you're doing power cleans and bench press and squat in first grade in DeSoto, right? Second grade, third grade. You're hitting the weight room when you're young in DeSoto, Texas, right?
Yeah, you're hitting the weight room when you're young. Yeah, that's for sure.
Is there anywhere you feel more comfortable than in a weight room?
Say it again?
You just feel incredibly comfortable whenever you're in a weight room. I just, saw the squatting and everything else. Like, is that just a place of comfort for you?
Man, it really is. I love the weight room, the reason why I feel so comfortable and just feel so good in the weight room is like because, I'm working on me, I'm working on myself, I'm just improving my body, improving my health, just improving myself to get better. So that's how I look at it.
So when did you know, Byron? When did you know growing up in DeSoto, going on to Texas, when did you know that this day, yesterday, could be a possibility, that you could be a first-round pick in the NFL? When did that start to kind of crystallize in your mind, like this is a path, this is an opportunity I may have?
I really knew. I knew before the season. My agent was telling me, if I just do good and dominate this season, which I did, I could possibly be a first-round draft pick. So, I took that. I took his word, and I let that resonate in my mind, the whole time, the whole season. So that's all I was really just, thinking about. That's what I was striving for, and I did it.
I don't know if you had a spot in mind where you thought you might go, and I'm sure everybody wants to be drafted as high as possible. But sometimes the farther down the draft board you go, the better team and situation you might find yourself in. So what is it like yesterday kind of watching and seeing all those offensive guys go off the board, but knowing that, the farther you go, the better the team might be?
It was crazy watching all them offensive guys go, before me. But, man, I'm happy for them guys as well. So, I feel like, it was just guys playing. So, wherever God wanted. So I feel like that's why I won 16.
Byron Murphy here with us. Had we been in that hotel yesterday before the draft started, and I said, hey, Byron, come on, where do you think you're going to go? Who do you think, through this whole process you've been through, all the Zoom meetings and all the interviews and everything else, where do you think, give me 2 or 3 teams that you think you're actually legitimately going to end up at? Was Seattle one of them?
Seattle was one of them. Minnesota was the next one. And the last one, I really don't think I have a last one, really, but because them the 2 hardest ones, that was really communicating with me throughout the whole process and everything.
Who were you talking with the Seahawks?
I was talking to, the D-line coach. That's who mainly I was talking to. I was talking to another scout as well, Ryan. So I was just talking to them throughout the draft process. And I also met with them when I was at the combine, and everything, gym, everybody. So, it's been love ever since I met with everybody. So,
what do you think? What do you think of that British accent of Durday? Can you understand him well enough?
It really shocked me when I was on the phone. So when they put him on the phone,
Yes.
I was like, he sounded like he's from the UK or something. And then I found out he was. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool though. That's dope though.
That's not something you get every day in a football coach. That's sort of a novelty.
Right.
And you're going to join a proud Texas tradition here in Seattle. Let's not forget Michael Dixon is here. They've drafted a punter from Texas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe a little more Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, Puna Ford, some others.
Puna,
okay.
yeah.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
Hey, just kind of reading about you a little bit and trying to learn just more about you. One thing that jumps out just from the social media is how involved you are from a charitable perspective. Where did that come from? What kind of stuff have you tried to do? Tell me a little bit about your work with charity in Texas.
Man, my work with charity at Texas, so I was doing things like going to the hospital, seeing kids, going to elementary schools, playing with the kids, just sitting down with them, talking to them, reading books to them and everything. And so I had a great time, doing that. Just, I feel like that's what it's all about, just trying to inspire kids, and let them know that, whatever dream they got, it can come true.
And graduated in 3 years? You got your degree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did.
How much work did that take?
It took a lot, but it also, it was kind of easy for me really because in high school I did a program to where I could take college classes. So I was already taking college classes my freshman year in high school, and I took college classes from my freshman year all the way up to my senior year. So my senior year, I graduated with my associate's degree. So then when I got to UT, I had so many credits and so many college hours. My freshman year, when I got there off the field, I was already considered a junior in the classroom.
Wow. It's awesome. Hey, last 2 quick things here for me, Byron. I really appreciate the time this morning and waking up a first rounder and all that's ahead of you. From a scheme standpoint, what you were asked to do at Texas this last season, how similar or non-similar to what's going to be asked of you as a Seahawk?
I feel like, it's very similar, but I feel like, in Seattle, they let you go, so they no more just reading, they just let you go, just blow and go. So I feel like, that's, that's the best scheme, and the best fit for me. And, the D1 coach also said he see me as a 3-tech, and I love the 3, I could play the 3. So, and I've been doing it for years. So, yeah.
Is that your favorite spot?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. I like the 0. I like the 2 3. Yeah, I like all them spots. I really don't have a favorite, but really all of them my favorite. Really, though.
Would you like Tavondre to be drafted here too? I couldn't like Tavondre. Can you and Tavondre come back together? You think there's any shot? What do we think?
Man, I hope so. That'd be great. I love to play with my brother again, man.
How big is that guy? Seriously, seriously, how big is
that dude? Man, that dude is huge. Man. That's a big fella. That's a big guy.
Hey, man, congrats again, Byron. Seriously, congratulations from all of us up here.
You ever been up here? You ever been to the Northwest?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's like 52 degrees and raining today. It's terrible. So it'll get better, I promise. And when you're doing 2-a-days and stuff later in training camp, you're going to love the fact that there's no humidity and you're right on the lake and beautiful. But when you come up here, when you come in like tomorrow with like your family or something, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what has happened here?
I'll be coming next Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be nice by then.
Yes.
It might be nice by then. Well, hey, we appreciate it, man. Congratulations. Seriously, what an incredible moment that must be for you, your family, and then apparently your 300 best friends. Did you know everybody at that party? Did you know everybody there?
Yeah, I did.
I don't believe
I actually did.
You know 400 people or whatever it is? Come on. You're friends with all of them?
Most of them was family, friends. That's really who I was there, and I really knew majority of them. Yes, sir.
That's incredible. Good for you, man. Seriously, congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you and talking to you again. Congratulations.
Sure, thank you.